Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Ravella Design. Today I'm gonna show you how we are going to make these beautiful crochet pumpkins. I made them in two different sizes. I will show you how you are going to make them in two different sizes. It is really very easy, dear friends. You can use this as decorating your house. You can use this as gift, any purpose. You can use these. You can also use this as a toy for your kids. It is also possible. Okay, dear friends, first of all I will show you what we need for the in order to make these pumpkins. We need three different colors of cotton yarn. I'm using these cotton yarns. Any yarn you have you can use, dear friends, it's no problem. I need 2.5 millimeters hook. I need a darning needle and also scissors to cut the yarn. In order to fill inside the pumpkin, we need silicone fiber, silicone beads fiber like this. But if you don't have fiber silicone beads, you can also use normal cotton. It's no problem, but this is better. Okay, let's go on how to make this. Meanwhile, please remember to subscribe my YouTube channel, activate the info bell, please leave like remarks and make comments and share my videos in order to support me for my future video tutorials, dear friends. Let's go on how to make this. We are starting by making chains. First of all, we are making 27 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like this we are making 27 chains, dear friends. Yes, I made 27 chains, dear friends. If you want to make bigger pumpkin like this, dear friends, then you have to make 37 chains. For this one, 27 chain is okay, but for the bigger one you should make 37 chains. After making 27 chains, we are going to make half double crochet one by one, inserting our hook in each following chain space. Yarn over, 1, 2 chain, I am skipping, inserting my hook in the third one after making yarn over, and I am making a half double crochet in there like this. Yarn over, I am going to the following chain space, making another half double crochet. Don't make the half double crochets very tight, dear friends. Make them just a bit loose, otherwise it can be straightened. I am going to the following chain space, making another half double crochet, and like this, one by one, inserting our hook in each following chain space, we are making half double crochets, dear friends. And like this we are coming to the end. When we count, there should be totally 25 half double crochet. Let's make half double crochets till the end of the chain. Yes, I made totally 25 half double crochet till the end of the chain. But if you are going to make a bigger pumpkin, then you have to make 35 half double crochet. For this one you are going to make 37 chains and 35 half double crochet. For the small one you are making 25 chains, and upon these chains you are making 25 half double crochet. Now I will show you what we are going to do on the upper row. First of all, I am making one chain, turning back. I will go on making half double crochets, but I am not inserting my hook from the front loop. Always we are turning it a bit like this. Always we are taking the loops from the back. I made yarn over, I am taking the back loop like this, making a half double crochet. I'm going to the other chain, taking from the back loop. I'm inserting my hook in the back loop and making a half double crochet. Yarn over, I am turning it a bit like this in order to see the back loops well. I am inserting my hook into the back loop, making a half double crochet, yarn over. I am turning it just a bit like this, inserting my hook into the back loop, yarn over, pull through, making a half double crochet. Always we are doing like this, dear friends. We are always inserting our hook into the back loop and making a half double crochet like this. It's be like this. By this way we are coming till the end. I finished the second row as well by making 25 half double crochet. You should be careful, dear friends. Always at each row there should be totally 25 half double crochet. For this reason I advise you to count. I am making one chain, turning back. I am making yarn over. Always we are doing the same thing. I'm turning it a bit. You see the back loops. I am inserting my hook in there. I am going on making one by one half double crochets like this. I am coming to the end. When I come to the end, I will count. There should be 25 half double crochet. It shouldn't be decreased, it shouldn't be increased. Always there should be 25 half double crochet at each row. I am always making half double crochet by inserting my hook in the back loop. Always I am doing this. Yes, like this I am coming to the end. I finished this row as well. I am making one chain. I am turning back, yarn over. I am doing the same thing, turning it a bit. I am inserting my hook in the first following back loop, making a half double crochet. Always inserting my hook and making half double crochet. Always I'm inserting my hook in the back loop, yarn over, pull through, making half double crochet. We are always going to make this when we complete totally 25 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are now in the fourth row. There should be totally 25 rows, dear friends. Here you should only be careful. There should always be 25 half double crochet at each row. The sides should be very neatly. Like this you are completing 25 rows, dear friends. But if you are going to make this bigger pumpkin, then you should be totally 35 rows. For this one we are making 25 rows for the main part of the pumpkin. For the bigger one we are making totally 35 rows for the main part, for the orange color part of the pumpkin, dear friends. Okay, let's complete the main part with 25 rows, because in this video I am making the smaller one video. Let's meet when we complete the main part with 25 rows, dear friends. I finished. I made totally 25 rows. We are counting like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like this we are counting. It should be 25 rows for the small size of pumpkin. I mean for this one. If you are going to make this one, then this rows should be 35 rows. Let me measure it for you. The width is 9 centimeters and the length is 18 centimeters, dear friends. Now we are going to connect these two sides like this. I will show you how we are going to make it. First of all, we are making one chain and folding like this. You see there are two loops at the stitches on top, front loop and the back loop, front loop, back loop. I am inserting my hook into the front loop of one side, and now I am going to the other side and inserting my hook also into the front loop, and then I'm making yarn over, pull through, slip stitch. I'm going to the following stitch, inserting my hook into the front loop like this, going to the other, inserting my hook also into the front loop at the other side, yarn over, pull through, slip stitch, inserting my hook into the front loop like this, and going to the other, you see the front loop, inserting my hook in there like this, yarn over, pull through, slip stitch, inserting my hook into the front loop like this, and going to the other side, inserting my hook into the front loop as well like this, yarn over, pull through, slip stitch. Always we are doing the same thing, front loop, going to the other, inserting our hook into the front loop again, yarn over, pull through, slip stitch. We are doing this till the end of the row, dear friends. Like this we will connect these two parts and we will have a cylindrical shape after connecting it till the end of the row. It's been like this, dear friends. Okay, in the way I showed you, let's come to the end of the row. I came to the end of the row. It's been like this. Now I am making one chain, and I will cut the yarn. I need a long loop like this because we are going to sew it up. I'm taking the needle in my hand. Now we are going to sew it up. How we are going to do it? Like this. Like this, I came to the end of the row. I am pulling, and in order to fix well, I am inserting my hook from one side to the other, pulling again, a few times we are doing this in order to fix well by sewing from one side to the opposite. And finishing by fixing. Once again I am doing this. And cutting the last end. Now I am turning from inside to out like this. Yes, this is this side that we sew up is inside. We turned it. It's been like this. Now we need fiber silicone beads in order to fill this, like this. We are filling. It should be a bit soft. Don't feel too much, dear friends. It shouldn't be hard. It should be soft, like this. You see, it is soft. If you feel too much, then when we sew up, it's been hard and it will be difficult for you to give a pumpkin shape. I will fill some more. This is okay, dear friends. Like this. You see, it is soft. Now I am taking the needle again in my hand with the yarn. I am making a knot at the edge. We are going to do the same sewing up procedure what we did here in the bottom. We are going to do the same thing. Pulling. Giving a pumpkin shape like this. Like this. After that, I am inserting my needle in the middle of this place and going from the top. I am pulling like this. Once again, I am doing and going to the other side like this. Yes, it's been like this. Now we are going to give the pumpkin shape like this. I will show you how we are going to do it. We are going down like this, not the raised rows, this rows, between the raised rows, like this, as you see. Now inserting my hook and bottom, going up. If you work with a longer needle, it will be easier for you. Let me show. The rope is here. Now we are counting 1, 2, 3, 4, and here 5 in the 5th row, not the raised rows here. 1, 2, 3 and 4 in the fourth one, like this. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the fifth one here. One, 2, 3, 4, and in the fifth one, like this. One, 2, 3, 4 here for the last time. As you see, it's been like this. Now we are going to fix it, going to the other side again in order to fix well. Once again, I will go down. I am doing this in order to fix well. And once again, I will do it. Yes, we finished like this. Now I will cut the yarn. Before cutting it, I will just fix it. Yes, like this, dear friends. Now we are going to make the stalk. For this reason, I'm taking brown color in my hand. We are starting by making magic ring. I'm making one chain, and we are making 6 single crochet into the ring. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, 5, and 6 single crochet. Now I am pulling I am inserting my hook at top of the first single stitch in order to make a round shape like this. It's been a round shape. Now I'm going to make a knot at the bottom of this. Now I am making one chain, and one by one I will insert my hook into the stitches, dear friends. In order to determine the place I started, I will use this kind of stitch marker. Now one by one I will insert my hook and I will make single stitches. There should be totally 6 single stitches. 1, 2, but I want to tell you something. If you are going to make bigger pumpkin, you should make 1 single stitch, 2 single stitch, 1 single stitch, 2 single stitch. I mean, you should make this grow. You should make this bigger. For this reason, not one by one. 1, 2, 1, 2 you should insert. But here I'm making the stalk for the small one. I will go on one by one. I came to the end. I'm inserting my hook at top of the first single stitch, making a slip stitch, making one chain, and I'm going on again one by one. I'm inserting the stitch marker in the first chain in order to not miss the place that I start. Like this we are going to make 6 rows, dear friends. It's been 6 rows we are making. Yes, I made totally 6 rows, dear friends. It's been like this. After finishing 6 rows, we are going to make 2 by 2, inserting in each following stitch. First of all, making one chain. I'm going to the following stitch, and in this stitch I'm making 2 single stitch. One and 2. Now I am going to the following single stitch and making 2 single stitch in there. This is 1 and this is 2. Now going to the following single stitch, making 2 more single stitch in there. We are doing like this till the end of the row, dear friends. It's been like this. We are going to go to the other row. I'm making one chain, and in this row we are making 1 single stitch, 2 single stitch, 1 single stitch, 2 single stitch. In the first following stitch I'm inserting my hook, making 1 single stitch in there. I'm going to the following stitch, and in this stitch I'm making 2 single stitch, going to the following, making in there 1 single stitch, going to the other, making in there 2 single stitch, like this. We are coming to the end, making 1 single stitch, 2 single stitch, 1 single stitch, 2 single stitch. Like this, we are finishing this row, dear friends. It's been like this. Now I am inserting my hook in the place I start, making a slip stitch in there, making 1 chain. We need some yarn to sew up, so I'm leaving the yarn end a bit long, and I am cutting the yarn like this, dear friends. And I want to take this yarn end inside it. For this reason, I took a small size hook in my hand, like this. I am pulling it. And I am cutting. Now we are going to make the leaves. I mean, these leaves. For this reason, I'm taking my green yarn in my hand. First of all, I am making a movable knot, like this. And then I am fixing this yarn end, making a single stitch, and we are making 13 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. If you are going to make these leaves for the bigger one, you can make 23, 22, that depends on you. But here for this one, we are making 13 chains like this, dear friends. I'm making yarn over. I'm inserting my hook in the following stitch, making a half double crochet. Yarn over, inserting my hook in the same stitch, making another half double crochet. Yarn over. Now I am going to the following chain space, making another half double crochet, and going to the following and making another half double crochet. Like this, one by one, we are inserting our hook in each following stitch, and in each stitch we are making 2 half double crochet. Like this, we are coming to the end, dear friends. I came to the end of the row. I am inserting my hook, not the first one, the second one. Like this, and fixing this leaf. Like this, dear friends. Now I am making 17 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like this, I'm making 17 chains. Yes, I made 17 chains. We are doing the same thing what we did here in the small leaf, dear friends. I'm making yarn over. I'm inserting my hook in the first following stitch. This is 1. This is 2. Going to the following stitch, making the same thing. This is 1 and this is 2. In each following stitch we are making 2 chains, and like this we are coming to the end of the chain, dear friends. I came to the end of this chain, and I am fixing not the first one, going to the other, yarn over, pull through, making a slip stitch, making one chain and cutting the yarn, and we finished the leaves. Now we are going to make the curly shape. Look, it's been like this. Now we are going to sew it up, but before sewing it up, we are going to put some fiber bead silicone inside it. I am going to fill these beads silicone fiber into this small hole. I am using small size, the back side of the small size hook. Yes, it's been like this, dear friends. Now we are going to sew it up. Let me show you like this. After that, it's been finished. You see there are some remained yarns here. Let's hide them using the small size of hook. Now we are going to sew up. I took the needle in the yarn. Like this. First of all, I am replacing it, and then one by one I am sewing up. Like this we are sewing, dear friends, all around the pumpkin. And then our project, our crochet pumpkin project is finishing. Okay, let's sew up and finish sewing up, dear friends. I finished sewing up. I cutting the yarn. It's finished, dear friends. We are curving this a bit. It's been like this. It is really beautiful, dear friends. Yes, dear friends, we came to the end of another project video. Hope you like this project. Hope you enjoyed how to make these crochet pumpkins. Please remember to subscribe my YouTube channel, activate the info bell. Please leave like remarks and make comments and share my videos for my future video tutorials. Thank you so much, dear friends. See you in the coming videos.